So you guys were I'm hearing a lot of you guys just wanted a theme song short, so here we go. This girl reviews movies, games, and books. Sometimes she plays them. So does that, and when she does it with the cat, does that make her crazy? Does that make her crazy? Probably. So, it's shorter. There you go. CrazyCatLady or Martha Butler does not own any trailers or pictures. I use them under fair educational for and entertainment purpose. Blade, looks like it's all they did. Well, those years ago. See? No, I don't want to do any more of it.
So do you have any regrets?
Garfield, maybe?
Alright guys, so I turned up my microphone because a couple videos ago somebody told me your voice volume sounds different from your intro. To go about that is because when I sing, I do talk louder than my actual normal talking voice, so yeah, that's probably why it sounded different. When I talk normally, I just do my normally sounding voice. That's probably what happened. So I turned up my voice just now, and hopefully you guys can hear me a lot better than my last few videos. Since I got a new microphone, I guess when I plugged my new microphone in, turned it down my volume by itself, which to me makes no sense. But I guess that could happen. So yeah, this is for Garfield 2004. Since I made a new milestone and got to 630 subscribers the past few days, and I decided to watch a movie that I don't want to watch for you guys. So I've been watching Disney live action movies, and technically, since this is on Disney Plus, you can count, even though Disney did not make it. I think this is because this is from the requirement that they got from Fox. So even though they don't have the newer Garfield movie on there yet, if it's gonna go on there, I don't know where the newer one's gonna go. But anyway, even though it kind of happened backwards because the live action one came before the animated one came out, because for some reason they were against making Garfield actually look like Garfield, and vice versa, all of his animal characters and all everybody in there looks so different. That's what made me not like it, mostly because nobody looks like they're supposed to, and the fact that in the movie Zombieland, Bill Murray did not like this movie. Because they made him when he got killed in that movie, as I don't know, it was supposed to be a joke, but I mostly take it seriously because they ask him, "You have any regrets, Garfield?" Maybe. So yeah, hopefully I can find that on YouTube and show you guys of it. So yeah, so I don't like how Garfield does not look like Garfield in this movie. I don't like the fact that Odie does not look like Odie in this movie. It's not even the right dog. Most of the jokes in here are not funny. Bill Murray just sounds like he's miserable the whole entire time doing this movie, except for when he has to do his jokes and he has to force himself to sound like he's doing himself. I know I know Garfield's supposed to be grumpy, but this sounds weird, and we're never gonna get a movie where Garfield's actual voice actor playing him, just like Mario. So I know why he were explaining that argument when that one came out, since Chris Pratt played both of those two. But this one came out in 2004, and one thing I hate when they do this. Every single time I have to look at the live action version, I had to put down the year the movie came out, so the search bar does not look up the other one. So yeah, mostly this one it's kind of boring. I can understand that this one is made really for kids, and they make all these silly jokes that they do not do anymore. That's kind of dated. For example, when Garfield drinks milk, he says "got milk," and they no longer do that joke anymore. So it's kind of dated itself right there. And I had to do the second one now when I review it. That one has Tim Curry in it. So, did I like anything about this? I do like the fact that they actually got a dog who actually can do tricks. The one who plays Odie. And I never really got like that whole entire idea where they put computer faces on animals. I never liked them where they make the animals open up their mouth and make their eyes do differently. Never liked that, because I'm from an era. One of my favorite movies that has to do with talking animals is when they have animals have the thoughts come out of their brains and they don't bother animating their faces like they do in this movie. So I just think it looks a little abusive to the animal, I guess you can say, because how do they do that to the animal without like putting something on the poor animal's face so they know where to stop at the fur the animal and where to start at the computer part. So because there is actual animals in this movie who got filmed and got forced to look like they're talking, but they're not because they're using computers. But the movie I'm talking about that they don't do that to an animal is Homeward Bound: The Incredible Journey. They don't do that to Chance, Shadow, and Sassy. They don't do that to them. Their voices are coming out of their talking is coming out of their head. Well, in this movie we have for example, we have the character who plays Garfield's I guess you can call it best friend. The way he treats him is not exactly a best friend thing, but it's Garfield. What are you gonna do? The cat that's not even the right color, because in the cartoon he's gray, not a Siamese. So get your animal cat right. Siamese and cabbies are not the same thing. So what happens in this movie is that Garfield is getting his life ruined because John, in order to impress his girlfriend, who's played by Jennifer Love Hewitt, and we got the guy from Clueless who dated Ty. It was like Ty. I didn't know it was him until I was looking for pictures of it, and that character showed up. Are dating in this show, which is I find weird, but okay. I did not know those guys were the same age, but all right. And so when Odie goes and starts dancing in front of an animal show in front of a bunch of people, the bad guy in this movie, I can't remember his name, the guy who like advertises for animals, and apparently he's allergic to cats, but it's like they forget the entire fact that he's allergic to cats really fast, because they play it as a joke once, and then he takes Benadryl, he's allowed to be around cats the whole entire movie. Last time I checked, Benadryl don't last more than a day, probably, or a couple of hours. Well, depends on which one you take.
Mm-hmm.
So it can't last more than one day?
Just one day.
Can only last one day, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so he cannot be around cats more than one day. Because he's near a cat during the end of the movie. He's near Garfield. Now, in case you've forgotten, even though Garfield's not really there, because he's in 100% computer animation, unlike everybody else, like all the other animals in this movie who are either half computer animation and half actual animal, he's still near an animal that he's supposed to be allergic to. So the whole entire time he's near Garfield, he should be sneezing! Okay? I mean, you're already hating this guy because what he does to poor Odie here, and puts a electrocuted collar on a dog, which I don't understand why those things exist. That is animal torture. It's humane. So that's basically and the whole entire thing with the train set, when Garfield It's playing with the train set on the computer. I joked, even though it didn't really happen. How many people did Garfield kill? And when he did that, like he didn't, because the trains didn't hit each other. But how many people could he have killed if the trains crashed into each other when he pressed the computer buttons in order to try to get Odie back from going to New York, from whatever town they're at. So, because they were being relocated. So yeah, so that's basically it, guys. I'm probably gonna give this movie like a 4 out of 10. So hopefully I don't know if there's any fans for this movie. There usually are. If I did not upset you guys, but I don't like his. So I'll see you guys. That's basically it. So thank you for getting me up to 630 subscribers. If I get to 700 subscribers, I'll review the second Garfield live action movie, or I will review the second Maleficent movie, or finally I'll review Moana's live action movie. So we'll see which one I pick. So like, favorite, and subscribe, and bye bye.